We're gonna make a thing called Meatza. I've seen it a couple different ways.
I'm gonna venture to guess meat pizza.
Yeah, it's like meat pizza, all right? So there's not a crust, the crust is actually meat. All right, so we're gonna make like a thin layered meatloaf.
You had me at meat.
And then we're gonna hit it with just a basic tomato sauce and a ton of veggies. We'll top it with the shrimp, right? So it's kind of like a surf and turf. And then we're gonna make 3 different ones. So we have turkey, bison, and then just ground beef. The ways I've seen it is like touted as paleo, but they put cheese on it. This is gonna be cheeseless, but it's gonna taste good, you know? And then what I do is, since there's not really fat in this, we're gonna make some guacamole while it's baking, and then we'll just put that on top when we eat it. So we got eggs here, that'll be our binder. That's what's gonna hold the crust together. We've got some cilantro, avocados, jalapenos, white onion. We'll mince that small, it'll go in the meat. Peppers, we got tomatillos, we're just gonna make a quick salsa. Chile de árbol, which is just wicked hot chili. We're gonna toast these quick and make a salsa. So yeah, fresh garlic, tomatoes, zucchini, red onion, mushrooms, tomato sauce.
Tomato sauce out of a can.
This is half tomato puree, half tomato sauce. It's the organic, no salt added.
Okay.
All right.
So what's your job here?
Taking off the shells, tails, and little legs.
So more or less idiot proof.
Idiot proof.
Can you handle this?
Yeah, I only picked my nose once.
All right.
So we're good.
All right, so one thing that's important with any type of protein is that they're dry. Okay. All right, so we're just gonna dump these shrimp on this towel. When you think of like chicken, fish, or steak, when you get that thick, hard crust on it, the way to achieve that is by having a dry surface, right? If it's wet, and naturally it is, like fish and beef, it'll steam the surface instead of, caramelizing the surface. So what I'll do the first thing is, like, if I'm gonna cook a steak, I'll just set it on a plate, paper towels on the bottom, then paper towels on top, and then let it kind of come to room temperature while I'm prepping my stuff.
Okay.
Okay. For each pound of meat, we're gonna do 1 egg, all right? So 2 eggs there, 2 eggs here, and that's actually 2.5 pounds. Okay. So we're gonna give that one 3 eggs. So these are gonna be our 4 things. Again, we're looking for no salt, so we gotta use like herbs and spices. Chili powder, I'm gonna have to admit, salt is the 3rd ingredient.
Are you embarrassed?
Paleo police. I'm not, they were out of the salt-free chili powder, so this is what I got. All right, so we're gonna say that much. 1.5 tablespoons. That's what I'll call that. Italian seasoning, 3/4 tablespoon.
Do you have a spoon that has 3/4 of it?
Garlic powder, 2 teaspoons.
Are you totally bullshitting?
No, I think that I'm pretty good. And we're gonna go 3 teaspoons here. And what I do with this is I imagine if that's spread out as like 6 burgers, how much am I gonna sprinkle over the top of 6 burgers?
Okay.
Right, on both sides. You want everything.
Oh, that's actually kind of fun. Sling it down aggressively.
Handful of that. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna work it into each corner. Well, this is a 12-inch by 18-inch pan. It's called a half sheet pan in a restaurant, and 2 pounds of meat is the perfect amount for a half sheet pan. You can use a 9 by 13-inch, which is most common. With that, you just use one pound of meat. All right, so oven set at 375.
And I gotta say, this is pretty clean,
We
man.
got 3 racks. It's like 350. Anywhere else?
Oh, okay.
Setting that up. You're gonna cut the ends off. You're gonna slice it in half. You're gonna slice it in half again, right? And then you'll just take these and cut down the center. And then what I do is just kind of like the Asian. So then that's similar to that, right? We got a lot of color going on, you see that? We're gonna add a little purple. While it's baked, you can choose 30. Oh my gosh. Temperature, stuff like this. better would be like coconut oil or oil. All right, so what's that? Shrinkage? Boom. Now check out Hammond's. Holy crap. Hammond.
What? It was cold. The water was cold.
So this is not desirable right here, but it's all good. And I'll scrape any of this kind of slimy stuff off the top. See that? And I'll push this up to this corner. And that gets some of the moisture out from underneath.
Yeah, I noticed you don't have like a cookie bib on. Is that
No, I mean you can. I saw Cherie put that apron on Matt. I thought that was kind of cute. But so see how we just clean that off, and then that's the kind of the moisture that we were talking about.
So you want to get rid of all that?
Yeah, I want to get rid of that.
Yeah, I guess in theory that's a lot of fat you're getting rid of right there, right?
Exactly.
I mean, that's kind of just the.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
And how turkey's like that stuff was 98% fat free.
Yeah.
Look at how little shrinkage, you know.
All right.
Starting it just by beating it. Kind of breaks free a lot more oils than just cutting it, right? You could do this in 2 pans, 3 pans. You could roast this in the oven. And again, we're relying on that flavor since we don't have salt, right? So the garlic's gonna help these veggies. Now we'll take this, half tomato sauce, half tomato puree. It's probably 2/3 of a cup. Just go all the way to the edge. Okay, and if you just look here, you can see all the juice, right? So that's the stuff we want to get rid of underneath. We'll do it like this. That way we can see how much comes out, and then we can take shots of veggie juice. All right, so we're just gonna leave our veggies drain here for 5 minutes. They'll cool down a little bit. That'll allow us to spread them on the pizza. We're gonna do shots here in just a minute, where we'll pour it all into a cup and we'll shoot them.
That's how we party.
That's right. Yeah. New party. Literally, we poured the juice of the veggies in here, and this is going to be kind of our cocktails for the evening.
Yeah.
All right. That is so risque. I like it.
Not bad.
I like
Not bad.
Sitting here, am I getting taller? Because I feel like I'm getting taller.
All right, so I'm gonna do veggies. Ro, if you want to follow with tomatoes,
Right.
and then you follow with jalapenos. Sound good?
What about shrimp?
And then we'll hit the shrimp at the end.
You know?
So the instruction literally was like, they're kind of like pepperonis, but Nick had me do them 4x3, because not only is it distribute them evenly, but it like makes nice pieces. It's like we all get 12 pieces
Like
or whatever.
one
We don't
dish,
all
you
get
just
12
gotta
pieces of
space
pizza,
it out.
but there's 12 pieces of pizza present. Dude, we're final stages. Nick, this is going back in the oven for how long?
We're gonna go 10 minutes. We're gonna top it with a little more tomato sauce.
So, looks delicious already, smells delicious already. I'm salivating, and got a couple more minutes to enjoy this. Talk to you about it. That's gonna be a little more flex in the bicep whenever you get it.
Yeah, there you go.
There you go.
Man, those pizzas are heavy. Those are the heaviest pizza I've ever seen. That's a lot of meat. So, dude, this looks delicious. It's a fork and knife job, obviously.
Yep.
But it looks nice and crispy, and I'm gonna let you take the first bite since you're the man. But I'm not gonna wait too far behind you.
I didn't even know what a pizza was at noon.
So, dude, it actually is
Yeah.
super firm at the bottom. That's delicious.
That's awesome.
Thank you, my friend.
Yeah, you got it, dude.
Yep. Good
Compliments to the chef.
job.
Check this out. Little piece of saran wrap.
Did you see the Untouchables?
I'm gonna take a piece over the top.
So you wrap it piece by piece, huh?
Yeah. And then just like that.
Everybody, no, he wasn't. He's the only one that wasn't.
Put that in the freezer.
All the old school.
And then when you bust it out and throw it into the microwave, how long do you cook it there?
They're typically frozen, so I'll pull them out overnight so that you can separate the pieces. microwave for a minute, 30 seconds.
Nick Massey / Saporito. Thank you, brother. That was awesome.
You bet. Hey, man. Thanks a lot. That was awesome. Good stuff.
You came, you ate my food, get out of here.